Half of Scaring Thieves Guild quests were just standard dungeon delving. Yeah, and the fact that they introduced or reintroduced Radiant Quest, where you're randomly asked to retrieve an item in a place. In a way, it's nice to have those, because if you want to grind, if you want to make money, if you want to improve the guild, you have that. But Radiant Quest need to be done very, very well to be moderately interesting, besides feeling like a standard dungeon delve. Exactly. I'm so sorry the Argonian died. Let's not forget this Argonian faced and survived 2 encounters. I think maybe this is how we should assess the characters. How many combat situations did they face and survive? 2 for this guy. That was 2. He had potential to... Oh, no. I'm gonna reroll. We just did an Argonian. Khajiit, we did Khajiit last week, so let's do something else. High Elf. Okay. Let's be a High Elf. With a boring face and hair. A High Elf with a boring face and hair who's a master at arms. I like the idea of being a master at arms, but it really doesn't feel good. A range warden. No. That guy with a ponytail lives in town. Battlemage. That is my third role, and it's more fitting. It's a boring class because it feels like one of those classes that used to be a favorite. That and Spell Sword. I think Spell Sword is a class that has been played a little too much. Born under the sign of the warrior. That makes sense. We'll keep it. We are Solnath. We're a bodybuilder. No, that doesn't make sense. How is it? Yes. Is that us? Are we an Altmer Battlemage born under the sign of the warrior? And our background is bodybuilder? Is that us? Give me a quick yay or nay for the bodybuilder. While I hydrate myself some more. I'm gonna keep it then. Up. Our background is fishing. No. Altmer Battlemage bodybuilder fishing doesn't go. The Fighters Guild. Yeah. Let's have a random location. Aldrin. That's where we started before. So Sareth Mora. Not an easy place to start. But makes sense for a battle mage. We definitely have a very keen interest in magic. So we start with boots, cuirass, an axe and a saber. I think I want a full armor set. I want more potions. Do we do alchemy and or enchant? Yes. In that case, I think it's better to have an alchemy set to get started. Luce, you're going to be so disappointed. You're going to be heartbroken in face. In fact, here's what happened. We stole a few things. Happens. We tried to sell moon sugar. We got a bounty and we were cool, avoiding the guards. Fine. went out to town to, you know, keep a low profile. When we came back to town to sell stuff, the guards stopped us. We paid the bounty, we had kept the money aside just in case, but then they took all the stolen goods, including the one item of clothing we were wearing. So we were naked. At that point, I decided that going to town naked was going to draw attention on us. That was not a good idea. So we had found some flint by then. I was going to make myself a quick cloak. So, you know, we're not naked anymore. And we were looking around for plants around the Escadian Isles close to Suran. I approached a Daedric ruin, and there I saw the cutest, most adorable Gwar you could imagine. That cutest, most adorable Gwar attacked me and killed me. Gizmo killed me. That's how we died. I considered reloading because Gizmo shouldn't be aggressive, but I knew he was aggressive. And I did a quick stop combat, but I didn't set his fight to 0, so I died. It was a fierce, not even Daedric Gwar, it was, what are they called? They're not animunculi. Fabricant. It is a Gwar fabricant. I know it felt like a terrible betrayal. We're like, oh look, a reptilian creature, and we know he's the goodest boy. No, he was not. So now we have this new guy, Solnath, a high elf battle mage born under the sign of the warrior. He's a bodybuilder, meaning he gets extra personality when taking his shirt off. We are starting in Sadrith Mora in the Fighters Guild, but obviously we're going to take a really keen interest in magic. I think we're ready to go. I rolled this guy fairly quickly. But yes, that was sad, very sad. Just as our Argonian finally had, look at us clad in armor. Can we can we can carry the armor, and we can even walk in it. Ever so slowly, but we can walk in it. That's all that matters. All right. We know... Oh, interesting. Very interesting. That's a good way to fight. Excellent weapon. Available from the get-go. Very nice. If this guy dies, it will be my fault. It's always my fault. Can't always blame Gizmo on our death. Have I done that? I have. Okay. Okay, this is us. Fighters Guild. Personality 50. When we show that Altmer chest, if we put anything, if we cover that chest, nipples and all, we instantly lose personality. We don't want any of that. Honestly, with that face, I'm not surprised. We need to show some skin to make people like us. Just saying. We will have to be able to switch quickly between chest, no chest, chest, no chest. So when we chat, we do not wear the armor. When we fight, we wear the armor. So when we fight, we want this, this, and this. Who was that? That wasn't me, was it? As an Altmer, that feels really not elegant or dignified at all. He's perpetually high on GigaChat energy, yes. So we want to go, oh-ho!
If you want something,
Yeah.
Now's the time to talk.
Let's talk. I'm fine, Solnatch. I hope you're well. What do you need this time? I don't know. I just need to chat. Look at that. People like me. And the good news is, the more I... Oh, you didn't like that? Oh, you were fed up with me. Okay. Well, thank you for talking to me. Nonetheless. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Last week I watched Full Metal Alchemist, the Brotherhood series that I had never seen. I had seen the original series, but not Brotherhood. And there's this guy, what's his name? Armstrong, who's like just shows his chest and muscles and everything and feels incredibly beautiful and, you know, in love with his physique. Convinced that people seeing his physiques will obviously be delighted. That's us. I should rename us to Solnath Armstrong. Though we focus more on the chest rather than the arms. Il est adoré par sa mère malgré... Il est adoré par sa mère malgré son visage ou le visage. You have orders for me? Normally I wouldn't give orders to someone as inexperienced as you, but if you feel up to it, not really. I mean, tell me about it. One day, we just might go there.
South of Sadrith Mora. Help Lariena Macrina clear out the monsters there and report back to me.
Later, for sure. Probably. What's up with that armor?
Outlander?
Like the boobs were sticking out so much. But I thought we were friends. See? Now, my personality is okay. My speechcraft is quite low. So people get tired of talking with me. What's wrong with his face? What do you mean? I mean, you know how it is. When people get tired, they have like those black circles under the eyes. Altmers work the other way around and they get black circles above the eyes. That's my theory. Oh, we are not stealing anything. I think this guy is honest to a fault.
Monsters there, and
we'll see about that. Fighters Guild is upstairs? Or Imperial Shrine. So we have to go upstairs some more. I'll join the Mages Guild as well. We'll see later on if joining the Mages Guild and House Telvanni is gonna cause some problems. But as long as they let us do quest and give us stuff, we'll take it. Yes, you could use me in the Mages Guild. Yeah, I'll do it. Alright, what are the faction ranks? Thank you. Novice robes, we like that. Speechcraft increase to 6. Ancestral tomb. I only know of one that has been somewhat abandoned in recent years, the Tharis Ancestral Tomb, northeast of Seydanin. Why are you telling me about that, though? I'm not saying it's useless information. Do you have no hair? Or is that... No, that's part of the base model. Skank you. That's a style. We totally admired him. Alright, let's not push it too far.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
The talking is good. Il est beau. The talking is good because it trains our speechcraft ever so slowly. Speechcraft. So I want to do that as much as possible. We can also get rid of the things we don't need. For example, do we want a Colovian fur helmet? Don't bother answering the question. The answer is no. No matter what you say, Luce, we don't want the Colovian fur helmet. So the robes are good. Weapon-wise, am I better off with the Iron Saber? 516, 415, reach 97? We really are. I mean, the reach is greater. It's a bit slower, but... Ah, I have 2 robes to choose from. One that restores my magicka, a little OP, one that fortifies it. I think we'll do that.
Oh yes, thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome. So, starting from, this is our chatting outfit, combat outfit, to which I want to add
Such useless creatures.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Let's go again. Up. There we go. Well, now we're in town. We keep on chatting. Let's get rid of the books as well. Okay. I think that's fine. Oh, we don't need this one. Anything we want to buy. I need to go back and fix this mod. The value is 0. They're not supposed to be in the shop. It's left over from the previous version. I'm going to take it because I know it's free. And I know as soon as I fix the mod, it's not going to be there anymore. And it's in line with conjuring things. It makes sense for this character. So I'll allow it. Do we want a blessed shield? Because right now we do not have a shield. Don't battle mages.
Thank you.
Block. Oh, we don't. Okay. Alright, so as soon as possible, we might as well look for either a two-handed longsword or a two-handed axe. Either of them would be good. I need to collect all the ingredients I can find for the sake of making potions, especially restore health and restore fatigue. That's it. We've talked to almost everyone. And
Yes.
we're allowed to take this. I have one more book for you. It's also a valuable one. 71, I think. Thanks. So we have Fighters Guild, Mages Guild. and House Telvanni. That's the 3 factions for us. Help!
Oh.
I am finding myself unable to drink coffee.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What shall we do?
Would you make me coffee, please? I didn't notice latte was back, but like it's so close to the camera. And I'll see if I can move it. I can't, really. You're getting close and personal with latte. It's basically sitting under the camera. Oh well. House Telvanni. That's pretty. It's moving. A root boy. That makes sense. A model by Dimnusens. Am I actually good with armorer? Not particularly. I start with a few hammers. Other than that, I'm not particularly good. I'm on my way to join House Telvanni. I do not predict death from this point of town to the next point of town. So we can start thinking about goals for this character. Our Altmer Battlemage. Oh look, somebody dropped a coin. Quark Static. Oh, Sastic. Sorry, I misread that. Welcome on in. Lovely to see you. So goals for this character. It could be as simple as progressing in the 3 factions that we're joining. We don't need to have win condition. Surviving the day is already our #1 win condition. Now, because this is my permadeath mod list, as you can see, almost nothing in town for reasons of FPS. I'm at 20. If I look towards the market, it drops. It always does. Right, I have nothing to sell. So, and I don't have a whole lot of money. Let's leave it at that. Let's go join House Telvanni. We'll take it from there. From the Guild of Mages, we cannot get any duties where we are. We did get orders from the Fighters Guild. A little tough. It's one of the more difficult quests. Buddy, we'll give you a chance. No? Oh well. This fellow is Akul. And Akul is pretty much the Argonian character we just lost. He's an Argonian and he's a bounty hunter. What? What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Do I actually want him with me? Killing a crocodile at level 1 is usually a suicide mission. Yeah. I mean, we don't have crocodiles. We did manage to kill cliff racers, so I'm proud. Of course I am, and you are still here, bothering me. Awfully persistent. Listen, I guess I can spare a minute to satisfy your curiosity, but after that, I would like you gone. no idle chit-chat. I can share a few words about my background, but other than that, I am not vastly knowledgeable about anything aside from my line of work. Ask, and I will answer. Look around, stranger. It's hard to miss that we are standing in the middle of a slave market. Poor fools are being exchanged for money and goods. Mind that, I'm a bounty hunter first. But it's an easy coin, turning in some of those unfortunate enough to cross my way or got a bounty looming over their heads. I'm glad we don't have a bounty anymore. Oh, you mean like it's a Daedroth, isn't it? That's where you say crocodile. Okay, I finally realized. Yeah, like that first quest from the Fighters Guild in Sadrith Mora is not easy at all. Not going there at level 1. Even though you can recruit some of the fighters that are there, but they're vanilla companions. Even scripted companions have rather poor AI. If I remember, they would jump in the lava, that sort of things. So yeah, we're not doing that. Tell me about those unfortunate enough to cross your way. Why so surprised? In this place, gold grants you freedom. I will not be treated like Marsh brothers and sisters. Most of them lack the courage to do what needs to be done. Kin or no kin, I will do my job. It may not be pretty, but it feels me and keep those elves at bay. You see, it would have been such a good companion for our previous character. Anyway, he doesn't like us, so problem solved. No questions. You've told me everything I wanted to know. Thank you.
I don't like it, but order.
Okay. Some of the Telvanni quests are reasonably easy to do at level 1, so maybe we can start with that. And then the ones that require traveling or fighting, then we'll do something else. I am Felissa Ulesson, the mouth of Mistress Terana. She's my patron in House Telvanni, and I am her mouth. She can be difficult at times, but be careful if you must speak with her. I wish to join House Telvanni. Yep, I want to join House Telvanni.
Disable the camera.
Mike, thank you so much for bye latte.
So we can maybe put it.
I can't move the camera further, and I don't want to bother latte, so that's how it is. Mike, thank you so much for subscribing. Much appreciated. Welcome on in. Nupper. Thank you. No problem. I said Nupper because a few weeks ago, what was it? A thorough, yes. Somebody used for real, and I went, what? What do you mean? At least NP, I knew that one. Welcome on it. Thanks again.
What about IG?
IG.
Testing you on the real stuff here.
In game?
No.
Incredible. Go on, educate me.
At the end of a message, often, yes.
At the end of a message?
Yeah, often. It's,
A guess.
I guess.
Oh, I guess. Ah. Wow, I'm learning so much how to be lazy when talking.
You get raspberry.
Yeah, that's all I have. We are now a member of House Telvanni. Give me chores. Mistress Terana has requested that someone deliver her new clothes to her. I will pay 1,000 drakes. Yeah. You don't want to give them to me first. Unfortunate. I'll have to be careful to not lose what I've been given. Thank you so much for following, on top of subscribing. Doubly appreciated. All right. I believe ancient artifacts should remain with their rightful owners. I would take valuable artifacts from Tomb if I could. I'm a Telvanni now. Refreshing honesty. The most tremendous Telvanni advancements came from those willing to reach beyond arbitrary boundaries. Ancestral Guardian presents a practical challenge, not a moral one. Fail against them and you deserve your fate. Succeed and the prize was clearly meant for stronger hands than those who interred it. Just ensure you never target a Telvanni family tomb. We protect our own knowledge most vigorously. What the ordinators don't know, won't concern them. Okay, thank you for that. I don't know that we want to do some grave robbing, but you are the mouth for Mistress Dratha. You have chores for me? She needs 5 portions of my... Okay, that's one we can do right here, right now. Let's just quickly go through some of the dialogue while she's willing to talk to me. Like that. How does she know you're not a temple spy? She doesn't. It's my friendly Altmer face. There's something trustworthy about that face. Also, please remember, I am impressing them with my bare chest as a bodybuilder. As a lightweight bodybuilder. Archmagister Gothrin. Yes, anything I can do for Archmagister Gothrin. I need to go and speak with Baladas and ask him 3 questions in Nizis, something about the Dwemer language, Dwemer artifacts, and the disappearance of dwarves. I will do that one day, maybe. At first I thought the designs on the robe felt vaguely Ashlander. Totally a thing a spy would do. Yes, walk bare chest to draw attention, and then people would go, yes, a spy would never be so conspicuous. Therefore this person is clearly not a spy. Mind games. That's what we're doing. 5 portions of soap. Also something we can do here. We've been given money for it. I'm not sure, not yet, give me a second. I'm not sure that's enough to cover the cost. We have good personality, but mercantile and speechcraft are both abysmal. You are Gallows Methentis, the mouth for Master Arian. What can I do for Master Arian? Deliver a coded message to Divine Sphere. I can do that. This is so nice of the Telvanni to give you stuff before you do the quest.
I'm waiting.
Hello, NR. You're the mouth for the new council member Baladas. You already exist? That is weird, right? He's not supposed to be there until you convince Baladas to become part of the council. I'm sure. You're gonna be part of the original game, yes. I don't think he should be... Thank you for the coffee. I don't think he should be here just yet. That's what I say. I'm going to quick save. How about that? I know this is permadeath. We don't need to save at all. If we die, that's it. We don't reload. But sometimes, hear me out. I know it's hard to hear, but sometimes the game crashes.
What?
I knew,
That's the game crashing?
I knew you'd be shocked. I knew you'd react strongly. I can show you later
Wait,
again.
wait, maybe let's try a different angle.
A different, there's...
There's a good one right now.
Okay. Alright.
It is, you know
I'll let
which
you
one?
handle the camera setting. while I go and pick
Okay,
up
try.
some muck.
You can see the stick.
That's no, you want to pull it up all the way up.
Of course, you have to look away just as I
You
did.
can add a life. Yes, true. Don't forget, you can add a life to the characters for a whole 1,000 septims of fake money. I think I have a better view than you there. Latte. Wrong way, kitten.
Big stretch.
Which means
He has to go.
he's done. Guys, I hope you got this. It was only a few seconds. He looks like an orange cat in this light. Yeah. Sometimes he behaves like an orange cat. Is it fair to say?
With the one brain cell?
Yeah.
Definitely.
00 A Venom. I'm gonna assume it's 007 A Venom. Or A Venom. 7 A Venom. Oh, 7 A Venom. Hello, welcome on in. The Skywind release is even more delayed. I haven't seen that. Like you have, there was some information, they released something about that. Because the last time I saw, like, there was an announcement that they had cast all the voice actors. So I didn't know it would be delayed some more. You've been following for 8 years. Well, you've been keeping a closer eye on it than I have. I see some of the announcements. I especially like when they show their concept art. They're afraid it might get a cease and desist because of Oblivion Remastered? Or because it's been a long time? Because Bethesda can hold the IP for a later release. Ah, yes, okay. And why they went for... Oh, I need to remove that. Why they went for Oblivion first and not Morrowind? I'm not sure. Even though Morrowind is my favorite game of the series, clearly, I am actually happy they didn't try to do Morrowind. What is that? Oh, a tortoise. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have liked it. Like Oblivion, the remaster. We talked about the remaster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's time to prove our worth. Oh. Did you see how a couple of swings, and we took care of that. Our most powerful attack is a chop. Okay, good. Our most powerful attack is just standing there, going boing, boing, swish, swish. So that's easy. I need more muck sponges. There's a few more there. So with the Oblivion Remaster, I don't care for it really. I have the game and I will play it at some point. And I don't think they've done the game justice. I mean, I don't think they did what they should have done to make the game better in 2025. It's prettier, sure, but not better. I have no idea in terms of stability. I don't know about that. But I know that I would feel way more upset at a Morrowind remaster that doesn't deliver. Actually, am I being unfair here? If there was a Morrowind remaster, would I want them to leave the game the way it is? Huh. Because I'm modding my game. So I guess I would want them to make the game that has the fixes introduced by the mods that I wouldn't play without. Maybe I haven't been very fair with Oblivion Remaster. Wanted them to make some changes to what I consider gameplay weaknesses you know, sponge combat. I think they fixed that a little bit. I think. Considering how the fudge they even demake, they shouldn't. I don't want them to do a Morrowind remaster. I just don't. Because you don't touch Morrowind, okay? And also Morrowind remaster already exists. It's my game. Okay, I wish I had better FPS. If my computer was way beefier, I would definitely put a lot more in terms of shaders, you know, eye candy stuff. I have the grass, that's about, and the sky. Do I have the sky? Yes, I have some of the sky mods. But yeah, I prefer the Morrowind that I can create for myself with the mods that I know, that I like, that I make also, rather than a remaster that just puts a coat of paint. We can do that. We can put a coat of paint on the game and fix issues and add quests and gameplay. Do I have enough muck? Muck 9. Yes, we're good. Let's go back to town. Similar to what OpenMW is doing. Already, I would say that OpenMW already lets you play Morrowind and the actual Morrowind game with a whole bunch of quality of life improvements, and that matters, and you can still mod it, and there's more and more mods for it. Does the Morrowind NPC scheduling mod work well? Do you mean the old one by, was it Max? Do you mean Cities of Vardenfell? Go Home is the more recent one. Yeah, like we need the exact mod. They both work. They both have some issues. Living Cities of Vardenfell. Yes. Living Cities of Vardenfell works well. It works well. It's pretty cool. The only 2 issues with it, possibly 3 depending. Issue number 1, you have that doing when the time changes. That can get a little annoying. There might be a way to remove it. I mean, you can mod it out for sure. The other thing is it's super script heavy. It's all in Morrowind script. Super script heavy. When I used it, occasionally I would have a crash that I felt was due to the mod. Occasionally, okay? My game was not particularly less stable than it would be. But I felt like it was in town. The gong had went boing. It felt like while the scripts were executing, something happened. That being said, it works. Now with it, the NPCs move around, and I really like I would not say don't use it, right? Yes, Morrowind crashes sometimes. For me, it was the doing that was annoying. I remember getting frustrated looking for an NPC because the NPCs have really good schedule. So you gave the example of Caius Cosades, who would go to the Thieves Guild for a drink and then they would go someplace. So you would have to talk with the NPCs quite a few times to know that, or you would have to think, like, at this time of the day, I think that's where they'll be. So you look for them, which is way more realistic because that's how it is with people, and they're not in one spot waiting for you to bring back mushrooms. But in the game, it felt like, oh, come on, where are you? Like, it felt like an extra step to finish my quest when I was done with it. So you might enjoy it or not enjoy it. Even though I complained about it, I liked it. If you want an alternative, yeah, I still think it's a really good mod. It moves the dead NPCs around. I did not remember that. Because, you see, dead NPCs were looted promptly, so there was no seeing them move around. I did not remember that, but that makes sense. As long as the body exists in the game world, it's get enabled and disabled, enabled one place and re-enabled in the other one. That makes sense. If you want a modern alternative to this mod, we have NPC Go Home. It's an MWSE mod. You mentioned OpenMW, so maybe you are not able to use MWSE mods. If you are, Go Home is lighter on the scripts because MWSE Lua, it is not as detailed. NPCs are either where they should be or in their home. If they don't have a home, they're in the inn. And like they're hidden away. They're in the inn. They're in the inn. So it's an on and off sort of things. Less detailed, but either they're home or they're where they should be, presumably at work. That's the alternative. Here, what do I have here? I have neither. I have neither, but I have a mod by Abbott. Is it locked doors? Yes. Where the doors of the shops and the houses, or doors in general, not dungeons, get locked at certain times of the day. You see, we have quite a few options, which means that my NPCs are not moved around, enabled or disabled, but at night their doors are locked, so I don't have access to them. And that includes doors to the shops, to the factions, the guild factions. If you're a member, you can still go in. If not, you can't. So it's easier to imagine that the NPCs are home and that's it. You can't talk to them. It's a lighter alternative. I want mushrooms. No, I want soap. I was given money for it. I kind of doubt that will cover the cost. We'll see. Even if it costs me a bit of money for the sake of completing duty, getting a promotion with House Telvanni. Yeah, there's the alchemist. I think it's worth paying a little bit for that soap. And you could think, hey, maybe you can just make your soap. I don't have any slodes around. I don't think I want to make slode soap. Hello, Anis Reloth. Let's talk a little bit. All right, she's getting tired of talking with me already. Can I convince you to like me? Not easy. Oh.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
There we go. So much better. So much better. Let's barter, you and I. Do you have soap? You have plenty of soap. It's 88 for one. I was definitely not given enough money to cover the cost. We are, I don't know that we are lawful, but we are not a petty thief. So we want to do things right. I have a lot of crash fiber, which sells for 1, 0 septims. I wonder if I should try to craft potions. I have a whole set. And my alchemy is not amazing. I'm level 1, but it exists. Actually, for level 1 is pretty good. Maybe I should launch the good old alchemy money-making business. Which would help us level up as well. Can't you loot barrels like a normal person? No, an Altmer going through people's rubbish? Please, skink, no. Be serious, be reasonable. We're just not going to do that. No, I think I'm gonna... What can I craft easily? Nothing just yet. because I don't have... I can attempt a few restore fatigue. Just give me a second, let me catch my breath. My own personal limitation, downloading a mod
Something worked well.
to make the alchemy potion not sell for a lot of money. What do I have right now? This is my permadeath install. So I don't think I have a lot in alchemy. I have the lighter
Bothersome creature.
alchemy mod. The one that allows me to brew potions as well as poisons. And I can select an effect and all the ingredients with that effect that I know of based on my skill up here. So it filters the ingredients. So, and like in unmodded Morrowind, you have to go and add all the ingredients. That's the simplest one. Typically, especially when I do a roleplay run, I have, is it alchemical knowledge? This is alchemical knowledge. I have another mod by the same modder that changes everything, where each apparatus that you have does a different thing. One is going to strengthen the effect of a potion. One is going to remove a negative effect of a potion. One is going to grind the items into powders that you can use then to make potions. And it takes time and it takes skill. So by the time you can make potions and sell them, you will have invested so much time, so much work, and so much money in the ingredients that it feels right. So that's one way for me to balance the game, making the crafting of the potion harder to succeed and take time. Like it's genuinely an investment before you get a return selling your potions. There's a bunch of mods that, like 4NM alchemy or 4NM gameplay overhaul, that take a way more drastic option, where unless you're really good with alchemy, the potion you create are shite and sell for nothing. I think for me it's a little too harsh, though it introduces other features that I like. There's also... No, that's the main mod for alchemy. This one does not tweak the value of the potions, but typically, because I'm pretty much into roleplay, this character, because we're asked to find ingredients, because alchemy is one of our skills and we're already really good at it, I will make the potions and I will try to make money with it, but that's not something we do with most characters. I created one potion. And that one potion is that the one I created? Probably not worth a whole lot. But alchemy is good for us, so we'll work on that. Oh! You may think of me as just a simple trader of potions, but alchemy is a science, I know. Level 30, come on. And my research into... Yes, I'll help you. I'll find special ingredients. Just tell me what you want. So, you want me to find from Koda plants, that's in the Bitter Coast, Cumberry roots. Do we have them around here? No, not really. Ascadian Isle, Tramathorns around the Ashlands, and Scathgrow around the Ashlands. Okay, well, we have an alchemical mission. What can I sell? I didn't know I started with plenty of water walking potions. Swift swim. I don't need them. Like, if I'm going to walk, and I really prefer walking on water. With Ashfall, if you go in the water, you get cold, you catch a cold, you catch a flu, you sneeze all around the place. Mercantile, now a whole level 6. And she's liking us more and more. What if I sell you all the crush fiber for 21? Good. There's plenty of crush fiber around. We'll build up our stockpile of crush fiber pretty quick, I'm sure. All right. I think now we can afford the soaps. What do you say? 86. Excellent. More soap. We need 5 units. What do you say? 85. Yes, we're such good friends now. You know where I'm going now. How many do I have? 3. I'm so glad with the fact that I can buy the soap for cheaper and cheaper every time. $83, this is it. Last one. Alright, this is good. We worked on our alchemy. We have the things we need for 2 of the House Telvanni quests. That is a very good start. Bread. Ashium bread. Kumberry. Hey. We should be careful with the money we have. Of course, if I go to Therana and deliver the clothes, then I can get a whole 1,000 for that mission. It seems like an easy task. But Tel Branora is very far. Very, very far. I'm going to quick save. You never know. I forgot who wanted what, so... No, we'll be back. Yes. There you go. Restore Magica. Nice. Good. Here, take these potions for your trouble. I already have enough grave dust and green lichen to finish these potions of cure disease. It would be much easier if everyone could cure themselves. You can do that, can't you? No, but you could teach me. Oh, very well. Thank you. Do you have more chores for me? A ring of black jinx. Where do I get that? Someone in Sadrith Mora. We can investigate.
Only wine and demons.
My character has no idea, of course, but I know that we have to deal with a member of the Moroctong, and I don't think there's a nice way of getting the ring. So... I do have the soap. Perhaps this will put Master Neloth in a better mood. He is old, you see, and has trouble moving around. I used the soap along with some rue brush and bone meal to make an ointment for his joints. Latte is hunting a fly. Go for it, Latte. Take these soul gems. Thank you. And with all the tasks that I've completed, surely I am now a retainer, an oathman. That's it. Alright. As an oathman, my loyalty to House Telvanni is solidified. My expertise in destruction magic and enchantment begins to flourish, making me a more formidable mage and an asset to the house. I have the Oathman's Will ability. Presumably that increases my willpower. Master Neloth asked me to acquire a Staff of the Silver Dawn. Where do I get one? Someone in the Mages Guild. We're here. We'll try. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Yes, Oathman's Will. Oh no, it gives us 4 points of intelligence. That is nice. Especially if we want to pursue alchemy. For example, the well-known loop alchemy trick of making a fortify intelligence potion, drink that, make a new fortify intelligence potion, a better one presumably, drink that, rinse and repeat until you can make artificially more powerful potions is something that I don't use at all. Not because I think it's wrong and bad, just because I don't think it's fun. If we had a character who's like particularly crafty and a little bit dishonest, then I would quite happily consider it. But it has to be in line with the character. We are going back to the Mages Guild. We will inquire about the staff, the silver staff of Dawn. While jumping around. Oof, that is a big slaughterfish. Big and fast. What a lovely outfit. I especially like the top. Hey, acrobatic 6. And you thought I was wasting my time jumping around. Nope. When your acrobatic skill is so low, jump a few times for a minute and you'll improve. Ah, let's stop doing that. Doesn't matter, my stamina is way down already, so... We are going to the Fighters Guild. No, Mages Guild. Please do not cough in my face. Oh, you have it. I did not remember she was the one. Do I have 300 drakes? Close. Close.
Yes, what is it?
Let's get my stamina back so I have a better odds of success. Coffee. Coffee good. And I should enjoy it because starting mid-September, I am gonna do my no caffeine challenge.
This is unsettling.
Hello, Dabian. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just chat. Would you like to talk to me some more? No, she's ready to leave. Okay, okay. Let's just do business. No caffeine. Yeah, that's the idea. I drink. No way. Yes, way. Here's the. I know it sounds crazy, but I drink a lot of coffee. I work from home, and during the day I almost permanently have a cup here. Now this is a lovely magic cup that keeps my coffee warm for hours, but overall I have 5 to 6 coffees a day. And I wonder, can I function without caffeine? Like, caffeine has beneficial things, giving you energy, that sort of things, but I don't know if I would feel better with or without it. So I want to do the test. No caffeine. I've already prepared the journal where I will write down how I feel, what sort of symptoms I have, try different things to sort of forget about the fact that I haven't had coffee, I guess. I want to see if I can function without coffee. And I'm not, you know, saying that's it. I will never have caffeine again. Caffeine can be good. I think I have more than the recommended amount of caffeine. I want to see. I want to find out how I am without it, and after the 30 days, sort of reassess. Do I want to? I might decide that I function way better with my caffeine and go back to my 6 cups of coffee a day. I'll go, maybe it sucks not being able to have a coffee when I fancy one, but after spending a month drinking herbal teas and that sort of things, maybe I can do 50-50, I'll see. So that's the plan. So now I'm enjoying my coffee so much. Alright, what can I sell? Nothing, because I have potions, but you don't care. That's unfortunate. The alchemist. You would be the alchemist?
My patience is limited.
Oh, come on, buddy. Altmer to Altmer, you know? Alright, I have potions, and I think you might be interested in some of them. Such as, this one is more valuable, we'll sell it last. Fortify intelligence, I'm keeping those, because we said we would do alchemy, so I'm not gonna make fortify intelligence potions, but if I have them, I'd be stupid to not use them when brewing. I can sell that one. Would you go to 8? You wouldn't. Wow. What about sticking with a fellow Altmer? Huh? That doesn't matter? You don't care? I think half the problem with skipping coffee is the absence of holding the cup. Exactly. Exactly. So I've already planned to, I'll buy, you know, some herbal drinks, all kinds. Divan Brox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I will have chamomile and peppermint and whatever. I'll try new herbal teas that I've never had before. Maybe I'll discover something I love. Who knows? I will have something else to drink, a different hot drink. I know because I've already at some point I decided to try and switch coffee for chicory. And I had the hot drink, but it didn't feel right. So it's not going to be a perfect switch, but the habitual aspect of having a hot cup of something, that will be taken care of. It's going to be absolutely necessary. More on that in September, after I am done with my 0 to 5k running challenge and the inner peace challenge. Restore Magicka, we should keep that. Restore health, we definitely want to keep that. All of it, even if it's crap. $2.99. Okay. Hello again. I'll take it. I really hope House Telvanni is going to pay me well for that. So that's 300 septims out of my pocket. Not to mention the legwork and all that. Counts, it's work. I doubt that will be enough for another promotion, but you know. Every duty that we accomplish is one step closer to a promotion. Alright, let's jump around again. Not very dignified. That's why I don't go in third person. It's just not dignified at all. And once we've turned that quest in, we will be done with the things we can do in Sadrith Mora, so it will be time to decide where we want to go next. Obviously, Balmora is a good option. We'll have more Fighters Guild quests, more Mages Guild quests, and they're meant for... Okay, I got worried. What are you... Oh, it's another bee. Go get the bee! Hey, shit! There's a second bee. Oh my god! It was a bee sting operation! They attacked from 2 different sides. Okay, fortunately, I am more resistant than my previous characters. Les abeilles dangereuses. Abeille is feminine. So dangereux becomes dangereuse. And no ingredients! Unbelievable. Do I know how to heal myself? I did not even take the healing spell, I forgot. We're chilly, okay. Fine. Let's put some clothes on. Even though immediately we become less likable as a bodybuilder. People like us for our bare chest and nothing else, apparently. I wouldn't mind having a companion, however, because this character is a decent fighter. We're not amazing, but it's a decent fighter. I think having a companion just might make things pretty messy during a fight. Though they are great meat shields. That's true. Oh, we have all the services around. No, no, maybe yes, no. There it is. A wild... Okay, what will you teach me? How to blind your enemy. I'll take it. Okay. It's actually a glass weapon? Wow. I don't do short blades. But if I need to skin something, apparently, because it's fire enchanted, apparently you skin and cook at the same time. I'll keep it. Or if I get absolutely desperate for money, I probably can get a few 100 septims for it, which would be nice. At that point, I think I would have preferred a bit of money. Alright. Nope. Do we do that? It's not that far. Nope. Nizis. Nizis Delphir. So the options are Nizis, Delphir, Almora. Delphir is here. I even have some water walking potions. I think I should do Delphir. Balmora is good for the books. What do you mean for the books? Definitely for quests, but what books? You have the Mages Guild quests with all the books. I think I'm going to water... We're level 1. This is Permadeath. Alright, I leave it up to you. We can go to Balmora, reasonably safe, all kinds of quests that we can do. We can walk to Delphir. I have water walk potions. But obviously we could die along the way. It's a bit riskier. For less of a thing. Ah, the 3-question quest. Yes. Baladas asks for books when you talk to him? Because that's going to Nizis and you just talk to him. Does he ask for books before you answer? And if so, which ones? I don't remember. So if I want to pre-game the quest, I'm gonna need your help. Right now I don't have money. Also, I have no money even for the guild guide. So I think I'm gonna go to Delphir, and I will have time and money after that. But yes, if Baladas wants books, then we should go to Balnora first, get them. So when we travel all the way to Nizis, we're ready.